I came as soon as I received your email, Master Jake.
All right. We have a new guest, our new host possibly. By trial of combat, we got Bryson. Want to tell that story?
Yeah. I came here with a peace offering of drinks. It was all a ruse to do my secret deadly move, Monster to the Balls.
You really had the opportunity for like a Christmas pun nutcracker and you dropped it. You're off the podcast.
I can't believe you snapped Millhouse's neck for that.
By the way, he went to go hand it to me, but it was so like fucking covered in condensation that it dropped and fucking smacked me right in the nuts.
I thought he went to go catch it and that's what got into your nuts.
Nah, I dropped it, hit my nuts, I went down, everyone laughed.
Alright.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Original Video Podcast. I'm your seminal host.
Hey, everybody. We're talking about the classic song and movie Grandpa Got Molested by a Reindeer.
Okay, I'm gonna show my hand early. So
I can see them.
Let's introduce ourselves real quick, and then I'm gonna explain who our guest is and why he's here. I'm Brenton.
I'm Brandy.
Millhouse.
Bryson here.
So Bryson is
previously mentioned as the corner boy.
Bryson is my little brother. He actually watches most of these things that we watch for the podcast just with me.
Gay.
Yeah, a little bit. And I'm gonna kill myself because of this.
My N64's got dusty.
So we were watching Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, as we are going to talk about this week, because that's obviously what we were doing. And in like a fit of delirium at like the last quarter of the film, I brought up just like a classic hypothetical. I was like, Bryson, and I'll ask it to you two as well. How would you feel if you were like walking home late one night, maybe got out of like the corner store with a drink or from the bar? Yeah, a yoo-hoo, yeah. And like an old man walked up to you and he like flashed you a grin and he went, "You want to see something cool?" And then he pulled out a Voltorb. Like a Pokemon Voltorb.
Alive?
Yeah.
How big is the Voltorb?
Like, well, how big are Voltorbs in Pokemon? I assume...
They're supposed to be confused with Pokeballs.
Okay, well, like, I assume decently big.
Electrode's supposed to be a bit bigger, though.
Probably Electrode size, just for the purpose of this bit.
So it's an Electrode?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Alright, well, I don't fuck with Electrodes.
Okay.
I think he's a terrorist and he's gonna blow it up.
And how would you feel if immediately after you pulled it out, he looked at you and he went, "Voltorb self-destruct"?
I'm fucking hitting the pavement.
This ultimately spiraled into...
Am I wearing my rubber boots?
Yes.
I'm fine.
This ultimately spiraled into a new rendition of the Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer theme, where we were singing Grandma Got Exploded by a Voltorb.
Yeah?
Me and Bryson are going to legitimately sing...
You guys getting jobs at Smosh, right?
We are going to legitimately sing and edit this for the start of this podcast, because we thought it'd be a good time. But yeah, Grandma Got Exploded by a Voltorb. That's what brought Bryson on the podcast.
I'd save that for the
today.
outro. Credits.
That's a good idea.
So
yeah.
when Voltorbs explode, like they like explode, so like a bunch of shrapnel hits her, right?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not from Pokemon land.
I'm just gonna have it disintegrate.
I have another one that's been in my mind because I thought we were recording last week. We did not. Well, that's what I initially would have wanted to. So I've had Grandpa Got Molested by a Reindeer, and Grandpa's gonna fuck the pants off of Santa.
I have...
Shout out to Elmo and Patsy or Dr. Elmo. I think their like Christmas songs are genuinely charming.
I have this named in my notes as Grandma Gets a Train Ran on Her.
What?
Well, at the end of the movie, she has that train ran on her. But before we get into the movie, we want to talk about the song.
Okay.
So I never
watched... The song sucks, right?
Fuck you.
No, you like Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, the song?
Not only do I like it, I watched the music video for it the first time as an adult. And if you guys were late, we would have watched it out in the living room. Really charming.
No, that song balls.
No. You might be a redneck if your grandma gets run over by a reindeer.
As a child, and especially because this movie, I didn't pick up Grandma Was a Drunk. and that the next verse, Grandpa's getting pussy from Cousin Mel. Yo, speaking of which, Cousin Mel looking fine in the animation, looking fine in the music video. No, I think that's good. I think the original song for Grandpa's Gonna Sue the Pants Off of Santa is also solid.
I asked this as a Bryson on the way up, but what is everybody's favorite song from this musical film?
That's the one they do in the, I don't know, like Grandpa, he still believes that she's not dead.
I talk about
I think mine's the like 3/4 of a verse that is "We are the elves of Santa."
I don't remember that.
They're literally like, "We are the elves of Santa," and then the song's over.
No, I think my favorite song in it is Grandma Got Remembered by a Reindeer. I think I enjoy Grandma's spending Christmas with a superstar because that scene makes me go, "What's going on?" But
He's a cuck.
I think the one that's the worst is either when they're flying to, like, when fucking Agent Smith is flying him over to the North Pole, or the fruitcake song.
Oh, the fruitcake song sucks. Okay,
But it has my favorite gag, which is just the dude getting hit in the head with a timber.
okay, we should start talking about the plot in this film.
All right, the movie's extremely misogynistic.
Oh yeah.
It misaligns Cousin Mel and portrays women who have ambition and like desires that don't fall into family values as greedy and malicious, and in a sense undercuts any independent woman, and also just talks shit on like the only other woman in the actual song.
Also, why isn't Grandma hot?
Gross.
Well, Mrs. Claus was.
Okay,
That
wait.
Gil Fussy.
Before we get any further, me and Bryce, we watched this via a fan-made AI upscaling of the film.
What?
I'm gonna post something. I'll actually be pulling clips straight out of this AI upscale for the podcast, just for people to see. I'm gonna show it to you.
Yeah.
You know, like beef janky.
Yeah. You should put up. Though I guess actually I was gonna ask for that to be the main background. Grandma reading to the kids.
Ah, yeah, that one's pretty good. Here's probably my favorite bit from the AI upscale. Sorry, I'm sending it via our...
Not while we're recording, damn it.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh God. That's horrifying.
No, this definitely was something
It gets worse.
Oh my god.
Gets worse.
Here's...
Get anything, but we can
That's
get as loud
true.
as we want. Revolution!
Please.
Alright.
Okay. You fucker. I guess
It's justice for like.
Yeah, true. Here's where me and Bryson noticed it.
Yeah. I still have it on screen, but this is the one where it's the grandma and the kid. Oh.
So I'm just gonna show all the best ones. I'll scrub through the movie as well myself when I'm editing and see if I can find any other good ones. Here's the last one I'm gonna show for now.
So like I watched the movie originally as it was animated. It's animated like a Newgrounds Flash animation.
Yeah, it's from like 2002.
Kind of like a fucking Johnny Test. So Cityville, that's the name of the town they live in.
Yeah, Cityville. Yeah.
Townsville. You notice who's in this movie as Austin Bucks? Liquid.
Oh my god, yeah. Wow. Okay. Hey.
So you're the brother that got all the Christmas cheer and I got none.
Let's do the plot real quick.
That's not true, Liquid.
Let's start going through this because my plot summary is actually very mean.
That's a great movie. It loops around for me.
So
Shout out to Grandpa, favorite character.
Yo, Grandma just has like dementia, right? Okay. So there's a voiceover intro assuring the audience that this actually happened.
From the singer of Grandma, like Dr. Elmo himself.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's great.
Grandma gets introduced. She's nice and quirky and loves Christmas. Jake gets introduced. He's a little pussy loser who loves Christmas.
Yeah, we got Chris.
By the way, the writing in this movie, especially for like the scene where they're singing Grandma Got Remembered by a Reindeer, feels like the Chris like ray gun bit where it's Schindler's List, and he goes, "Oh hey, look, it's my Schindler's List." Also, when it's like the begging her not to go is the only time that Grandpa has any strong emotions at all. Then later watches her get murdered and is like, yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Then Cousin Mel is introduced. She's an evil capitalist hustle bitch.
She got fat tits.
I'd fuck her if I could.
Yo, me and Jason were mad. We're dogging on her. It's wild that her and, Slime. Slime is way hotter in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Her name's Slime?
Yeah,
Her name is
Slime.
I am Slime.
You said it, not me. Well, no, especially when she's just adding her lines to "They're gonna sue the pants off of Santa," which I don't know if you guys noticed. At the end, they just loop the audio 3 times.
Yeah.
Vamonos! I am Slime. I am Slime refers to her pussy being slimy.
You also
easy to enter.
You also meet the rest of the family: Mom, Dad, Grandpa, and Daphne, the sister. Although Mom and Dad are like non-characters who are barely in the film.
I think the dad sounds like Fred.
Yeah, and I literally can't remember even a single Daphne line.
Remember Doofus, the Scrappy Doo of this movie?
Doofus?
A bit like Cicero in Skyrim. He's the Scrappy Doo of this movie.
Badass seal of approval.
We were just talking about this.
I'm gonna make a new version
Marcus
of
Tullius Caesar. Marcus Tullius Cicero is his gay sex constantly. That's why Mark Antony had to kill him. He invented AIDS.
I'm gonna steal your bit. I'm gonna make a new version of the movie where I do an evil playthrough.
Yeah.
Where are we doing?
We join the Dark Brotherhood.
Austin Bucks.
Yeah. Or I work for Austin Bucks.
I thought Austin Bucks was like, I'm actually a total like pussy. I'm going to be whipped around so that Grandma can keep her stupid gay shop.
No.
It's funny. Austin Bucks is like a totally nice dude.
Except for he still wants to fuck Cousin Mel once she goes to prison. She didn't even need to sell it to him.
He
was into her.
He was like, yeah, of course. I love vagina. He's like the straightest man possible.
No, when he's like, you'll look good in stripes. Yo, Austin Bucks saying that line in Schindler's List.
Oh, God. I think as a callback to our last episode, I think she might just become his house dribbler.
No.
Oh, no.
I thought of that forever.
I just re-listened to 8 Crazy Nights because I'm working on the best of it.
Hell yeah.
So House Dribbler was one of the things that fucking killed me.
Who said that?
Me. Literally,
we high five for those who couldn't hear it.
Literally, the setup for it is I go, Brandy, you may have to cut this.
Oh yeah.
And when I go, House Dribbler.
I did cut some stuff in between.
Let's see. Daphne the sister. Jake asks if Santa is real, and then complains about an inflatable tree. Which
listen. I don't like the practice of chopping down a pine tree every year to put in your house, but that blow up tree is hella gay.
Pine trees smell nice, but also Jake's a loser, so I can't be seen out there agreeing.
3 million wool trees chopped down and the wood not even fucking used.
I use it.
Yeah, they burn it in the trash pits.
yeah. I use it by throwing it away and then lighting it on fire for no warmth.
You know that Shell and Chevron have like a refinery near here, right? Well, how do you think they power the trains to take the oil to block the fucking train tracks every time I try and drive my car?
With oil?
No, like pine.
No, it's Christmas pine trees and orphans.
That doesn't make sense. We don't live in an area with orphans.
We import them from China.
Listen, so when a child is like...
The tariffs are really going to fuck us on that.
Yeah. Oh, God. Ooh.
Maybe we can get some from India.
Yeah, could you imagine? You have to pay for a whole extra orphan per orphan bought. Oh my god,
that'd be like $10.
I know, insane.
So
let's just staple the green cards to their foreheads.
Oh yeah,
I don't know. Just
Austin Bucks, the evil rich CEO man, is introduced.
Why is this sister like this? Also, not evil.
Yeah, but that's what I wrote in my notes.
But he's earlier than that. He shows up at the store in a troll costume.
No, that's what I'm about to get to.
Oh, yeah.
So, he wants to buy Grandma's store, and his business is Christmas. He's also dressed as a troll costume for some reason.
Yo, I love a man in tights.
Grandma, for some fucking reason, asked Jake.
No, it's because
She asked her fucking 10-year-old grandson.
You need to understand, that was the only man near them. You're gonna let a woman make this choice?
Yeah.
No, actually, actual next level misogyny in this movie.
She literally goes, Jake, should I sell this door? And Jake goes, no, Grandma, you can keep the door.
I can't.
Mel wants to fuck Mr. Bucks. That's the whole.
Has anyone ever told you you're very attractive for a man with deep pockets?
It's a good line, actually. Yeah. Bryce, how do you feel about Cousin Mel?
Fucking insane.
You've hit your word limit for this podcast.
Really, I have.
No, you have to cut that.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
So do I get to have an opinion on this?
Of course. Millhouse, you get to say things because you didn't mumble.
Anyways, I think it's...
Oh yeah, this is a musical?
Oh, it's a jukebox musical of Dr. Elmo songs.
Yeah, okay.
Grandma got ran over by a reindeer.
For some reason, I thought it was the guy who did those stupid fucking... You might be a redneck jokes. Or does he play the grandpa?
No.
No, Jeff Foxworthy is not in this film.
He's not in this movie.
Yes, he is. I won't listen to all these lies.
Also, Dr. Elmo more like Dr. Umar?
Dr. Umar, listen. Don't you think it's suspicious? Bryson, have you read? Do you know about Yakub?
No.
Yeah, you know about YouTube. Yeah,
I've got an educational comic out there that you'll need to read. As white people, we all agree we gotta kill all black people.
Is Cousin Mel one of the evil white women that Dr. Umar is preaching about?
Yes. So is Dr. Slime.
Damn Jezebella.
Listen, you don't understand. Dr. Umar does not support interracial marrying because they're not going to give you their best women. I don't know, I just really enjoy him saying, "Isn't that suspicious?" over like racist things, like the ginger poster.
I haven't seen that.
It's ginger, but it's all mixed up, so it's easier to read the N word.
Oh.
Or there's one where some kids were dunking, and I think this was on purpose, and they just so happened to fall and knock over the black girl. Like 100% on purpose. Or when Ken from Streets, when he specifically singled out Birdie and DJ.
Oh yeah.
But he didn't go for Balrog. Balrog's, you know, clash consciousness. Gotta be rich people versus poors.
Yeah. It's kind of fucked up that like Bike Myson like punched all those fucking pigeons.
Yo.
I'm literally imagining like Bizarro Mike Tyson, but he's like me hate pigeon, but he's not punching, he's kicking him.
Oh yeah. No, he's a fucking like Muay Thai champion.
He's literally snap kicking the pigeons so hard they explode.
Oh, you're gonna have a bad time editing this episode.
Yeah, I know.
Also,
all right, so let's continue.
So it's kind of fucked up that after the movie, Austin like stabbing women's Slime and Cousin Mel.
All right, fuck off with that joke. Yo,
I didn't even understand that.
So,
you're gonna have to cut that joke.
Okay.
So basically, Rome starts and it's all men. So they've got the incel.
All criminal men.
They've got the incel mythology where they kidnap the wives of other towns, and then the wives love them so much they tell them not to fight.
Romulus was truly the supreme gentleman.
So yeah, then we have the fruitcake song, and Cousin Mel tries to. Then Cousin Mel tries to poison the civilian populace, Tylenol style.
I do love how
to be fair,
basketball.
if you're eating like,
Bryson just brought up a clip that I'm gonna have to bring up because I didn't bring it, but at some point they drop the fruitcake and it bounces back up
that's
like a
later.
basketball.
It's preservatives.
It's in the AI upscale. It looks insane.
Okay,
it looks like an actual ball. It's awesome.
It's a fruitcake.
What do we do?
So
Is this like as bad as Warcraft 1 Remastered?
It's pretty bad. when I get done cutting all the clips out, I'll slap something together for people to
So
check out.
here's the thing. Fruitcake sucks. I've never met someone that likes fruitcake.
I've never had it.
I had some good
Lucky
fruitcake.
bastard.
I've had
I've had
fruitcake
them
before.
too.
It's really good with eggnog and whipped cream.
What's
Or
everybody's...
like a good frosting.
So let's get to Grandma getting ran over and Grandpa doing nothing. Like
Oh,
he seems like
no,
as
no.
calm as day.
You know, so the next thing... So there's actually like a lot of plot that happens in this film, even though it's quite kind of short. The next thing that happens is Grandma babies Jake and tells him Santa is real.
He's not.
And then another rendition of the main theme and inspiration of the film. And also all of those things actually happen for realsies.
No, it's insane. Grandpa's only act of like strong emotion in the movie is him going, "I beg you not to go."
Don't leave. Don't leave.
It's insane. You've been drinking too much eggnog, and we begged her not to go.
Please.
But she forgot her medication, so out the door she whoa.
The family calls Jake a fucking loser.
Yes.
And does not believe him when he tries
They will
to
not look outside.
when he tries to go out to save Grandma.
Like, he's freaking out so hard. And they're like, "You're stupid." But the dad still calls 911 and says, "Yeah, we've been drinking eggnog." Which, by the way, I never got. Why is that a drinking thing?
Eggnog is usually alcoholic
Yeah, but why?
because eggnog really masks the taste of alcohol, and you can get drunk as
Why would
shit.
you waste all that eggnog on drinks? So, a little fun fact.
Wait.
I'm an eggnog... I can't learn to make eggnog, because if I do, I'm going to ruin my life. But I can, like, finish
Well, what if
eggnog...
it's
I can
dry?
finish a gallon of eggnog in, like, an hour or two. I have multiple times. I crush cartons.
I'm literally thinking about getting you an eggnog recipe book now,
Do not do this.
and just watching.
Have I
us
told the
spiral.
pizza story on this podcast?
Yeah,
yet?
I think you told that during the Yu-Gi-Oh episode.
Yeah, just that again.
Okay, response to that. You're like fucking Lemon Grab from Adventure Time.
Oh, yeah.
You keep trying to make candy people. You won't stop making candy people.
Oh yeah.
Unacceptable!
Yeah, lemon grab's great.
Mel burns Jake's loser ass. I think the thing she literally says is, "Oh," says a kid who still believes in
Yeah.
Santa or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
I think what she says literally is, says a kid who keeps his porn under his pillow still.
says Mr. Ass's
All
mom
right.
to clean his own hole.
Hypothetical. Hypothetical. You see the Tooth Fairy? It's Taub from House. Have you seen that clip of him being the fairy?
No, that's awesome though. Yeah, send that to me.
I'm
let's
just
see.
imagining like those blue people from
Fantastic.
Warhammer.
Oh.
Oh, the town?
Oh, yeah. I am
Your
imagining.
teeth belong to the greater good.
You know what's fucked up? Taub kind of looks like a Tau.
He does. Yo, honestly, I love... Taub's probably my third or fourth favorite character.
I like Taub. He's great.
I'm so sorry for him, and as the seasons go, you keep getting dropped. Not because you get worse, though the writers don't treat him particularly well, but just because like we keep adding new characters. Yo, why do the writers hate Chase so much?
I don't know.
He's constantly getting thrown curveballs.
Yeah.
All right, Chase, kiss this 9-year-old. What? All right, Chase, snitch out on everyone and call this girl fat repeatedly. All right, Chase, your girlfriend doesn't love you. Oh, okay.
Which one of them kills an African dictator?
Chase. But that's a W on his part.
No, that's a fucking L. Dude, this guy was coming in, bringing law and order.
His wife leaves him for it.
I like.
Yeah, his wife's awesome. He sucks.
No, Cameron sucks.
I like when the
Yo,
African.
I met Masters recently.
Oh yeah,
I
Masters.
was so
great.
mad they didn't keep Chang.
Yeah, I love when the
The
African.
Chang gang.
I love when the African dictator goes, "Please kill me."
he goes, "You're gonna try to kill me right now, aren't you, pussy?" But you won't.
He goes, "Please kill me." Oh no!
You should put the Knuckles. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what am I gonna do?
Nigerian Knuckles.
Start.
Then Grandpa says he also saw like Grandma get run over by a reindeer, but he apparently has fucking dementia. Because the police and the family go, "No, Grandpa, you're stupid."
Mel's like, that's a severe case of onset believes in Santa-itis.
The police also call Jake a loser and a beta.
Alright, no, why do they have it in the manual for cops that Santa does not exist?
I like how
Why do they have a manual that confirms he doesn't exist? Like, it's specifically brought up.
It's a psyop.
Alright, I like
cool.
the cops. Yo, that female cop's a reference to Fargo, I think. I don't know what the guys are referenced to, but I think they're just references. Because I feel like a lot of the creators for this movie were having fun with it. Especially later, the soup scene is definitely like them just having fun with it. Another reference is when they say, people dressed in black, the sisters just dressed like Winona Ryder from Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Winona Ryder, my heart and soul. I'm sorry Jamiroquai did not appreciate you the way I would.
Shout out to Winona Ryder. I know I sent you all those anthrax letters, but please revoke the restraining order.
Alright, you know why Jamiroquai broke up with her?
No.
Her breasts were too big and she wanted to have sex too often.
Jamiroquai?
Respect.
What?
You're living your best life.
Like I understand, like, sometimes you're just out there and you're like, she's thieving my life force. But, like, come on, dude. You couldn't have just taken some magnesium?
With a brick in the alley, fat guy. Steal his skin.
Stop. No, I appreciate every other guy.
Steal his skin.
Everyone who isn't me should have this attitude. But no, another actually good joke in this is getting hit by a sleigh is a 12/24.
Yeah, that's okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. So then Jake plays at being Sherlock and presents like the crime scene. Mel also snags the note from Santa.
Why didn't she just burn it immediately?
I don't know. Mel snags the note from Santa and also at some point the deed for the store from somewhere.
Oh no, the way she gets the deed is she gets Grandpa to sign.
No, because Grandpa goes, "Oh, I need the deed," and she fucking pulls it out. She just has it from somewhere.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where.
But no, she shows it to Austin Bucks. He's like, "You're not on the deed."
Yeah.
Then they go to her favorite restaurant, which is like, I think it's literally like the fucking Space Needle. Grandma's spending superstar.
So Jake uses his dog as a slave to pull items from the snow.
Yeah.
He literally doesn't do anything. He literally goes, "Doofus, go!" And he makes Doofus dig in the snow for him for like 10 hours.
Remember the scene when Doofus is in the slush, unable to get out? And they're like, "No, we're going to lose the train tracks." And then when Doofus gets to the edge, he throws in the snow and says, "Alright, the break time's done."
And Jake then whips him 30 times.
I was going for Blazing Saddles.
Yeah!
Yo, Blazing Saddles is a movie that really starts out great and then it ends.
I think it's good pretty much the whole way through.
No, it's like Young Frankenstein. Young Frankenstein has a really good movie, and then the end of the movie happens.
Okay, so the police prove their incompetence, and then months go by.
Alright, let's look out for the broad. We'll work the Santa angle later.
Like, they hold a fucking funeral.
Yeah.
Like, actually, that's how
Well,
long.
yeah. It's a full year passes. Well, almost.
The store starts failing. Mel tries to snag Austin Bucks and make him,
He gives him the Austin sucks.
Literally, she tries to snag Austin Buck and make him an awesome fuck.
Yo.
She then tries to trick Grandpa into signing evil business papers. And he then decides to sing about his wife's supposed infidelity.
With Elvis.
Then he signs because he has dementia.
Alright, so listen. She tricked him. She told him she's going to do different things. But I think my favorite part of this is she's like, "Alright, so you'll sign? Sing. No, sign. But I want to sing."
And then he sings.
It's absurd.
And then goes, "Okay, now I'll sign."
What a waste of time in the movie.
By the way, the thing that she literally has him sign is a power of attorney.
Yeah.
That's something that you have, like, someone who's literally incompetent sign.
Yeah.
Like, they have dementia.
Well, he signed it, so he's got to be.
And also a DNR, so when Grandpa dies, he's dead.
Really?
No, she doesn't have him sign a DNR, but that'd be awesome.
No, I love when you have a DNR like bracelet or like something on. They resuscitate you anyways because they just didn't see it, and they charge your family for that resuscitation even if it fails. Yo, shout out to my hero Luigi Maggioni. That's the guy they think shot the CEO.
Him and Mario?
Shout out to shitty 2-sentence horror stories.
Oh yeah.
And the one that's like, my wife got me a bracelet with all my kids' initials on it.
DNR.
Yeah, it's DNR. But I like the shitty version where it's DNR, but it's NRD, so it says nerd.
All right. So Grandma, she's in the North Pole.
Oh no! Wait, we're not quite there.
Not quite there.
Because Mel, after getting Grandpa to sign over the power of attorney, she gloats to the whole family. Remember?
Oh yeah.
She literally goes,
"We won the lottery," and
goes,
they think they won the lottery.
And Jake swears his fucking revenge. Then we meet Miss Einstein.
Spagenheimer's their last name.
That's
They're
true.
Jewish as fuck.
Yeah. Why do they celebrate Christmas?
Just for money, like.
Oh my god, it's been a business decision the whole time.
No, the grandma isn't Spagenheimer. She married the grandpa.
Oh, fair enough.
That's why he doesn't give a shit. Like, he sees Santa do it, and he's like, "Oh, that didn't happen."
That's not real.
He goes, "That didn't happen on my Chanukah candles."
All right. The reason why he trusts Cousin Mel is because Cousin Mel's the only other Jewish member of the family.
Yo, I'm actually so fucked up on the idea that that during Hanukkah time, the Jews, they inscribe the future on their Chanukah candles. And only the futures that are burned by the candles can come true. Imagine being the Jew who accidentally inscribed the Holocaust into there. You go, "Honey, make sure you don't use the Holocaust Chanukah candles." She goes, "What?"
She asks, "Why would you make that?" Well, I want to make sure it doesn't happen. So if you light it and it doesn't burn, it's not going to happen.
And she looks, "Oh God, they're already burned."
Oh, I lost my...
We need to make another Sandler movie then.
Oh my... Yo, I would legit totally watch The Chanukah's Future starring Adam Sandler.
It's a sequel to Click.
No.
Oh my God.
No. The sequel is, in order to survive in the camp, he's a Sonder commando. And it's like just Schindler's List, but he's the one sniping him on the video, making a funny voice.
Alright, stop. I'm going to steal this joke from an old animation that I was in love with in 6th grade. The strongest Jew plays the meanest kazoo.
What?
You remember Warlock animation?
No.
He did like a Bear Grylls How to Survive the Holocaust, which is now literally lost media.
Lost media, shame.
I don't know this at all.
Alright, but
you gotta run with the meanest crown in Auschwitz. For me, it's Stephen Colbert,
Danny DeVito, and Adam Sandler. He also had like a Pokemon series. He had a guy in prison.
Stop!
Was he there because
he's white?
Was he there because he killed a man with a Voltorb?
No.
Oh,
sorry.
I want to bring back the Voltorb bit for 1 second, because this bit culminated in another thing.
Your bald head looks like a Voltorb. Oh, I got a Christmas gift I got Brenton was George Costanza looking like Mao, and with Brenton just shaved right now, he'd be that.
It was pretty awesome. Okay, but we cracked a joke because Bryson at some point while I was making the joke, he just very softly went Voltorb, and my brain was like, "Oh my God, what if you had a Voltorb?" Like what if
Torb.
To bring back a bit from our Valentine's Day episode, what if you took a hammer and you made yourself a village idiot Voltorb? Dunk.
Yeah.
And so I've just every now and again. Holy shit.
Well, we
I know.
gotta go for another 56 minutes.
No, this is a great episode.
So, just every now and again, I've been very softly, like, going to myself just when I'm at work, just... Voltorb.
Oh my god.
You know, in Canton region, they don't have any Voltorb stores? No Voltorb stores in Canton region?
Do you think a Voltorb would have a more powerful explosion?
Voltorb would watch the cockroach anime Milos put on before you guys got here.
I think most of them would be a dud, but that one of them would figure out nuclear fission.
Oh my god, yeah.
They'd also
Yeah.
all sound like Michael Rappaport.
It's like 1 in a million.
He'd just ignite the atmosphere.
Yeah, no, it's just gone. Reduced to atoms.
Where are we fucking at in this movie?
Selling the store, and Austin Powers like, you got 1 week.
Oh, yeah. So,
You got
yeah,
1 week.
meet Miss I Am Slime. Mel tries to fuck Austin super hard, and it sort of turns him off. So he gives Jake... Like, he literally is... Ugh.
Well, he was in, and then Jake's like, and she's like, is this bitch trying to trick me?
So yeah, he gives Jake a week to try to save the youth center.
Yeah.
By the way,
But he is like a dickhead because he goes, you should find Santa, a person he doesn't believe in.
Jake ultimately decides that the best way to get a hold of Santa
It's Scrappy Doo's idea, remember?
is to send him an email, which works. He also
Yeah, why
uses...
does he only care about fucking Cityville? He's like, why does no one from Cityville say my name?
I know, right? Also, like,
It's because
Why
Santa
does-
guy's taking his brand.
you know, have you ever read the book of Joe Elf?
the Book of Mormon? No.
Yeah, you know, he's
Joe?
stuck in Joe Elf, Jonah, but he's an elf.
Oh, I see.
You know,
Jelf?
he's going to Cityville
Yo,
to,
Jelfing?
like, make them repent.
I was actually just about to make that joke as well.
Joe,
Jalopy.
yeah, he's going to make them repent.
It makes the elves taller and skinnier. So that way, like, the
You
Christmas
just have
elves
to,
can become
you just have
Lego
to do
elves.
it 6 times a day every day.
Yo, so I don't remember
But you know
Quincy.
how-
That's the character's name.
Quincy,
Whenever I
yeah.
see him, I just think of, and I never remember his name, Agent Smith's the actor, but I mix him as Agent Smith and in Lord of the Rings.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I came once I received your email.
Jake's email is literally his whole ass name, by the way.
Yeah. Jake Spakenheimer. I live on 457 Bradbury Street in Cityville at gmail.com.
His
Say-
profile pic is just him in the Windows deal.
It's him goatsing.
So yeah, you meet Quincy and you meet Santa, and Santa is a baller, by the way. He's shooting threes like a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Grandma
Kind of
has
like Taub.
been at the North Pole for a year with coconut-style amnesia.
Coconut?
You know, like a coconut dropped on her head.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and now she don't remember nothing. That's what I'd call it, right?
They should have fed her to the reindeer.
Just Santa goes, go, eat, be strong.
Mush.
Did you know that cows are opportunistic carnivores?
Yeah, I've seen a cow eat a bird in real life.
Oh, it's so sick.
Just-
When a cow or a horse gets those chicken eggs, and
Just snatched it right out of the air. Of course, then he did a baby as well.
yeah, do you know cows can do cart flips if you just really believe?
You gotta believe.
Yo, Parappa the Rappa. But he's just repeating, like, shit people tell him. Chemtrails in the air. There are chemtrails in the air.
So then
Michelle Obama is a man. Michelle Obama is a man.
Michelle Obama is a man.
Vishnu and Jesus are the same person. Vishnu and Jesus are the same person.
Yakub is the one Lord.
Yakub is the one Lord.
Actually, Yakub's dead. As white people, we know this. We killed Yakub.
Hey, we got him.
He should have thought about that before he was black.
You know when
Yeah.
when Obama
We're violent, vicious people.
You know when
Albinoid
Obama
power.
we got him after we killed Osama?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't kill Osama. We killed Yakub.
Yo, Afghanistan Giants. Yo, I love that RFK, by the way, is following a Twitter account that like believes giants were used to build the pyramids.
Oh my god.
Yo, RFK uses they them pronouns, kind of like Venom.
So then Jake asks his fucking dementia riddled grandfather for permission to go to the North Pole.
He doesn't ask, he tells.
And Grandpa literally goes, "Thanks for telling me."
For telling me.
And he is kidnapped and groomed by Quincy, Santa's head elf.
Well, my immediate joke I made to Jason, because I was watching this with Jason earlier today, and when he wasn't just sexually harassing Cousin Mel, we made the joke. We don't know this. Elves eat people. Like Jake's a meal. Jake's a meal. He's a snack. Spankenheimer.
Then
This is when it's revealed just every elf is just a child in a mask.
oh my god, like Children of the Corn style.
Children?
Yeah.
All right, I just thought of a terrible adult film. Children of the, you know what this, you know where this bit's going.
Yeah, Children of the Penis.
Shame.
Yo, I want to say this. I'm very proud of one of my names on the Chris Reagan Snark Tank fucking Patreon. I made him not say it. Hey Siri, look up kitty. Then he did not finish it. But you'll never guess what that last word was. Dan's response to that was pretty good too.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Oh yeah. Merry Christmas, everybody. This is our Christmas special.
Yeah.
Feliz Navidad.
I actually got Christmas presents. I mean, I thought about having Millhouse open his on the podcast since I actually brought them today.
Yeah. I open them up right now. It's
I should have thought of that. Damn.
Yeah, I got some like manga about Muslims and a manga about Firen.
But my present for
The
Brandy,
Halo character?
Yeah.
I got
This picture's fuck.
I got Brandy a Superman comic, and I also got Brandy the Kaiji anime on Anime Blu-ray.
Hell yeah, I love
What's
me some
Kaiji?
Kaiji. It's about gambling.
Yeah, it's really
Oh,
good.
Big Nose.
Yeah, Big
Yeah.
Nose. Yeah.
Speaking of which, one of the this is later, but we haven't gotten to it yet. One of the jurors, like the lead juror, has arm along his nose from One Piece.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of which, I read 200 chapters of One Piece. I just finished Alabasta, and then I was like, I'm gonna take a break from this.
Yeah. Alabasta's fun. Crocodile's a good time. I like when Luffy goes, "I'll punch you with my blood."
That's sick, actually. All right,
Yeah, I wasn't joking.
shout out to my man Monkey Dick Luffy.
Monkey Shrimp Luffy.
Let's see. There's another sad Christmas song.
Santa's getting Christmas with a superstar.
Santa meets Jake and then immediately spills the tea on everything Jake has ever done to Quincy.
Yo, I love he procrastinates on his homework. Not that I approve of that, but why'd you bring it up?
I know, what a dick.
Okay. Santa starts like going like Santa's like an annoying Puritan. Like once you stepped on a bug.
You're just talking about Christmas too.
Imagine Santa walks up to a man and he goes, "Well, you're pretty good, but I really don't like that you masturbated on February 14th, on February 15th," and then he lists every individual time.
The average person masturbates every day, but waited a month and a half.
No. Santa just goes through every time you ever done it.
He's gonna have a hard time with me.
There's some days where he's like,
Does he
Look.
say it 10 times? Yo.
he's like, look, it's really fucked up that you masturbated at 3 p.m., 6 p.m., and 9:20 p.m., and 9:45 p.m. on this date.
Oh, real talk. I do have a story that sucks. When I was young, let's say I was like 14, 15, I remember one of my high school girlfriends dumped me, and my response to that was I just hit that shit 6 times in one day. Well, it overflowed to the next day. But I remember the next day I was like, my dick hurts.
Yeah.
Never again.
That's how it be.
Yeah, but God was punishing you.
It's kind of like 9/11, but for me.
Alright.
Would you say that was your own personal Vietnam?
Mario 3?
Yeah, Mario 3.
Brick by brick.
Brick by brick.
Okay, but I want to finish the thought.
Hey, reset the movie Bob counters. We got them in there.
We got
I'm an editor. I can't even get rid of it now.
Reset the
This is a Brenton edit.
Reset that movie. We have legitimately gone I think 6 or 7 episodes without talking about
It
movie
was nice.
Bob
I didn't even have to worry about it.
or Andrew Tate, our 2 favorite guys.
What color is your Bugatti?
Is Andrew Tate been up to anything funny lately, or is he just
I think he's gonna get arrested now.
He says it's gay to love your wife.
Oh my god. Of course he fucking does. Okay, but like Santa Claus, but it was just fucking Oliver Cromwell.
Oh
And
yeah.
they replaced it with Oliver Cromwell. It's Oliver Cromwell. So like, if you celebrate Christmas, he's super fucking pissy about it. You celebrated that pagan holiday Christmas?
Did you eat some wafers and drink some wine on Sunday? You're dead. All right, but now my bit. Nick Fuentes, well-known homosexual. I'm thinking about it. His butt. He's got 2 swastika tattoos, but one of each swastika on each cheek has an arrow pointing out of it that points directly at his butt for Destiny, his boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yo, by the way, while we're recording this, Adam Freeland said on Monday, today, he was going to, debate Destiny.
On what?
On things. Destiny's stupid. I saw the promo thing for it, where he called Destiny Reddit a person.
Destiny's the only is the person.
How is Destiny losing to the gay bug?
I thought the joke you were gonna make about Nick Fuentes' butt swastikas was actually their decoy buttholes.
It's like the D&D thing where there's like mirror images.
Yeah. Yo, you roll a D3 and you gotta pay.
Doc, I'm seeing doubles. Hit the one in the middle, Mac. All right, then the little Mac just punches him in the ass cheeks.
Okay, so
It'd be like Gavin Eanes, that guy who shoved the dildo up his butt to prove he wasn't gay.
Who?
Pride Boys.
Yeah, the Pride Boys.
I'm
guy.
not homophobic. Let me shove dildos up my ass on multiple occasions.
It'd be like him going, "I'm not homophobic," and then he fists himself live on camera.
What the fuck? Yo, what the
By the
fuck?
way, he's gay for inventing the hipster look of glasses with
No, the hipster look is people trying to recreate 70s just like John Carpenter movie characters.
Yeah. So Vice magazine?
Oh
He
yeah.
fucking advertised that gay little looking Vice magazine.
Vice sucks.
Dude, we should should send him to the Saheli Islands to get
We should put every Vice editor in a Vice grip.
I was gonna say we should start our own podcast called Ad Vice, and it's just us reading Vice articles and saying the home's address and on screen showing the faces of the person who wrote the article.
And then I'll start our Pornhub variant called Edge Vice, where I do the same thing, but I'm jerking off the whole time.
Why?
Why do people edge?
Presumably it
By the way,
because...
whenever I hear that, I think of fucking Catherine. Edge.
Presumably it's because it makes the ultimate orgasm better.
Alright, so you're...
It's not why people choke themselves out.
Yes.
You're like David Carey style, baby. Choke me, bitch. You're an edger, but you're addicted to the Catherine chip in your head, where every time you stop at the right moment, you just hear edge. And it's like a Neo 2 game where you do it at the right moment and it fucking... Your stamina refills perfectly.
Yeah, you parry the attack perfectly.
So now I'm thinking about...
Perfectly.
You practice on yourself, and then
Quick
you're...
time.
I do not like the idea of being able to perfect reload your cock.
Lock and loaded, baby.
Alright, Bryson. Pull it out. Gotta show.
Alright, yeah. You mentioned it, now you gotta do it.
Don't worry, I have my monster can right
I
fucking
can
here.
detach it, flip it.
Alright, hear me out. It's just like a duh on your nuts.
No, it's like this
Like
fucking...
you're putting Raging Demon.
Oh my god. He's just like, yeah.
Duh.
No, it's like those metronome balls where one hits the other.
You gotta input the comic code.
Yo, this is such a bros podcast.
Yeah, man. I love sports. I love...
Testicles.
I'm not allowed to say what I call it in private anymore. I love Joe Rogan's Fear Factor.
Dude, y'all got your brain pills on? Dog. Yo, Brendan Schnapp. Yo, did you see Andrew
Alpha
Schultz
brain.
talk about raping Kendrick?
What?
So Kendrick, I guess, said something
Breaking.
bad about him, and then Andrew Schultz was like, "All right, listen, Kendrick's guys can kill me, but I could rape Kendrick. And
I can rape him.
I can have sex with him, and he can't stop me." For 5 minutes, he talked about that, and then obviously people went to photos of his daughter and kids and went, "We're gonna kill you and your family." And what happened? What did I do to deserve this?
Okay, hey, let's get
What
back
a
to
pussy faggot.
let's get back to
You're
the
just trying to
movie.
spread the love.
Let's get back to the movie. Grandma does not recognize Jake or Mel or anyone.
That's because it's the AI upscale and their faces look wrong.
Yeah. Kind of fucked up that Santa just straight up kidnapped Grandma instead of sending her to like a hospital.
Well, his hospital's better and free. Speaking of which,
Yeah, it's from
shout out
the
to that
title.
hero, Luigi.
Luigi.
Mario always wins.
So then they decide to like come back and bring Grandma back. And Mel sees Grandma and Jake and Santa and decides to have Slime kidnap Grandma.
We're gonna go up here now.
Jake tries to stop the sale of Grandma's store by presenting Santa to prove that Santa is Santa. He flexes a small bit of knowledge about Austin Buck's mysterious past.
He loves action figures.
Yeah, he goes, you like this action figure, and Austin Bucks goes, you are Santa.
Alright, hear me out though. He goes way like deeper in the paint, and he goes, when you were 14 years old, you slipped Vicodin into your own cup so you can give yourself the stranger.
Alright. Deeper cut. As soon as, like...
This was the first day you put a finger in your ass.
Yo.
Santa admits that he did. The cops just fucking tackle him and arrest him.
They just kill Santa right there.
Stop resisting!
Stop resisting!
Yo, shout out to the Negative XP song, We Love Our Cops.
Our law enforcement.
I'd also like to bring it back that Grandma got kidnapped twice in this movie.
Oh yeah.
I didn't remember her being kidnapped the second time, honestly.
Well, they take her out to like a fucking shack in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, and start beating her every day.
Not even that.
And
Like,
locking her in.
the padlock's on the outside. That's a fire hazard.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, like, they don't need her alive.
So
I came as soon as I received
I
the
know
email.
why she kept the note, so she can forward Santa's signature.
So the North Pole has great health care, apparently. Melvin has Santa arrested for a hit and run.
Which he's guilty of.
Yeah. Mrs. Claus appears for 1 second.
Not looking bad.
Then we get the best song of the movie, in which Grandpa's going to sue the pants off of Santa.
Two Jewish characters.
Caricatures.
Doing Mexican
Grandpa's
accent.
gonna sue
Yo,
the
the intro for that
pants
too.
off of Santa.
Doing the math on how much money does he spend per kid? Let's say it's $5. Woof. Woof? Bum, 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 bum.
I think it's
they make Mills' breast bigger in that scene.
Well, that was the original design. Originally, she was supposed to be rocking teacups.
I think it's interesting.
But, like, Ted Turner, that Nazi, said, hey, we can't have naked women in your animated kids film.
I think it's very interesting that most of the public remembers this song as Grandma's gonna sue the pants off of Santa.
Yeah.
When it's Grandpa.
As is in the album.
Yeah.
Well, fun fact, Grandpa doesn't fucking matter.
He doesn't. Yo, shout out to that movie. So at the end of that song, and I hope you play it, they just loop the audio 3 times.
Santa's going for a ride. Santa's going for a ride. Santa's going for a ride.
It's fucking sick.
Yeah, I will.
But I love Slime adding in her voice for some sections.
Then we cut to December and the climax of his trial. There's an O.J. Simpson joke.
Yeah.
It was Red Easton at the time, only 10 years ago.
Jake then finally sets out to re-find Grandma using Doofus, his dog slave.
Also,
Mush, boy, mush.
why?
Boy.
When someone says there's a bunch of bears by your car, why would you go there?
I know, right?
Also, time to joke. Kids younger than us aren't going to know what a park ranger is because it's getting defunded.
Yeah.
And also because I keep killing them because I'm the park ranger master.
You're the park power ranger.
You are the park ranger. No one else can be.
Yeah, I'm taking all their power.
It's Highland.
We should watch the Highlander television show.
No.
Not for this podcast.
I'm not doing that. Fuck
but
you.
just because I would enjoy
Fuck
it.
you.
Jake then finds her in the evil secret cabin that she's been locked in. And Jake and Quincy then trick Mel with a bear lie. Apparently Quincy can also fucking teleport.
Well, he came.
And also, so can Jake, because he emails Quincy for help, and they instantly have a plan together. And pulled off.
Magic Christmas miracle.
Yeah. They save Grandma, take her to the store. The fruitcake restores her brain.
What if it just
No.
Yeah, what if
no,
she...
they went back home to cook the
Yeah, they wait so long.
Okay.
And they baked 2 of them.
Okay. Quincy has a plan, but it's to like air bomb the log. He fucking fumbles it and blows up the cabin of it.
Could you
It's
imagine?
like that. Do you ever play Half-Life 1?
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
when you get to the surface and like the plane just going, making that whistle noise as it bombs?
Yeah.
I'm just imagining that.
Could you imagine though, like Grandma takes one bite of the fruitcake and then like has a seizure and dies?
I would have enjoyed riffing with Jason about this earlier. Grandma lost her memory. She lost like her social training. Grandma just hates Mexicans.
I have a story from work that reminded me of.
All right.
We have a patient at work, older Mexican lady.
Nice.
She has dementia and has lost her social training.
Ooh.
The other day, and I was just in my office, so I just heard this. The other day, I just hear her out, like walking around outside, and one of the nurses comes up to her and goes, "Hey, you have to wear pants." And the lady goes, "Okay." But doesn't move. And she goes, "No, please go back to your room to get pants." And so she, I think she, looks at the nurse, and just with primal power, just goes, "Pants! Pants!" Until the nurse has brought her a pair of pants.
I see. That's powerful.
Yeah.
But nah, Grandma just fucking hitting those nose, like a Southern woman would. Legal.
Oh yeah, they show up and they Perry Mason that evidence with the poison fruitcake and
can't do that. It needs to have already been in like evidence like that.
yeah. No, it makes no actual legal sense. Of course,
Also, why would Mel confess to all this stuff?
Because
The movie needs to fucking end.
yeah. The poison that she put in that cupcake, in that fruitcake, was also reindeer nip.
It was saline.
Look at that. We've cinched together the whole plot, and then Grandma gets run over by a reindeer again.
Yeah.
No, I do like. She's getting arrested, and
yeah.
does say he
starts hitting on her. Yeah. He goes.
Stop playing with my penny. It's a wheat penny.
He goes.
I have like a dozen of those if you want them.
No, I'm good.
He goes. "I can't wait to conjugal visit you."
Yo.
Well,
she breaks up with him. He fucking I made this joke earlier. He moves her to like a fucking South American prison.
he fucking throws her in the hole.
Yo, Batman.
Oh my god.
Alright, Austin Bucks. But he's just banged the entire movie. Got the voice. No one acknowledges it. No one says anything. Why? What's the business strategy for making a mechanical sleigh that gives away presents, which inherently are free? Is it a subscription system?
I think it was supposed to be free advertising.
He already owns everything.
I also think it would have maybe made him like a Christmas god, a la Santa. Like maybe belief has power in that world, 40K style.
Okay.
Yeah, like for example, when
his presents have like a special chemical in them that makes people addicted.
His presents are actually just crack.
They're laced with opium.
Hey, so between episodes, I learned this. You remember the Charlie and Lola children's books?
No.
I was soul crushed to learn they're British.
So who's Charlie and Lola?
You know, remember like the blonde kid with his like younger sister?
No.
And Alright, so this is a baby book review podcast. What's everyone's favorite baby book? I really enjoyed Dr. Seuss.
Okay,
What's your favorite Dr. Seuss book?
Probably the zoo one.
That's your favorite one? I have faith in you to edit that correctly.
Alright.
Alright, my favorite one's gotta be the turtle stacking.
That one's good.
I thought this was, I guess, my favorite book for little babies.
We're talking Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, but give me both.
Probably Dr. Seuss's Suicide Note.
The one where he goes, "I'm gonna put this loosey-goosey bullet into my brain matter and make it scatter."
Scatter and splatter.
Ah, damn.
Pitter and patter.
Pitter patter, make it scatter and splatter.
One fish, two fish.
Alright, Hop and Pop is better than that one, but my actual favorite kids book is The Giving Tree. You know, it's crazy how many people read this book and don't have basic comprehension and go, "Well, that tree should have fucking..."
Yeah, that tree should have given me more.
Like, they keep blaming the kid for it because they're losers who either get abused in their life or are narcissists who think they've been abused in their life. And they never realize that the point of the story is that neither people are making the correct choice, and it's warning about parenthood.
Actually, the point of the story is that tree should have given me even more stuff.
I wanted $50,000. He didn't even give me 10.
Yeah, what the hell?
Also, the kid's not a bad person. Like, the kid never says, "Hey, chop off your arms, chop off your butt." It's always the tree's idea.
I do like when the kid goes, "Hey, chop off your dick and balls."
Yeah, my favorite part is when the kid goes, "Yo, I tried to get married, tree mom, but I just couldn't get married. I want a boat so that way I can die in the ocean." And he doesn't even die in the ocean.
He doesn't even die.
He just comes back and says, "Okay,
I lived.
I'm about to die, Mom. I'll die with you."
So, what's your favorite kids book?
I'm probably going to go with Good Night, Good Night.
Oh, that's a classic.
This isn't quite the thing, but I've just been thinking about it. But another one that's incredible, the Bone comics.
I've never been a fan. I do remember he eats some soap. Because he sees a naked Ledoux.
What about you, Bryce? What's your favorite, like, children's thing?
Oh, that one's gonna be hard. I don't remember what it was called, but it's the one where a child gets turned into a mouse with his grandma.
Oh, Witches by Roald Dahl.
No. The grandma's still a human, just the child's the fucking...
Yeah, that's Witches by Roald Dahl.
Oh.
That's
It's
the Big Friendly Giant and the Growing Grandma one, right? And Willy Wonka.
I mean, it's that guy, but no, that's the one with the where the witches are really offensive Jewish stereotypes.
Well, no, I didn't think that was the same story. Just that author. Yo, shout out to fucking Matilda. The original story sucks.
Yeah, but that Danny DeVito movie, oh my god.
I, in a previous relationship, was forced by the book nerd loser I was dating, who I still love, to watch a more accurate version. Because, listen, it needs to be like the book. Where they hide the teacher character. Like, the teacher is white. Like, the villain's white. But her niece is a black lady. Which is such a weird... Like, make Matilda black? No. Make the villain black? You can't make the villain black, obviously.
So you just pick a random character and they go, here's one black person.
It's a character that doesn't make sense. They either should have done both of them black. They should have done more characters as black. But it's insane that they go for one that just doesn't make sense. It's like if I was your father in a movie, Brenton, but you were black. And the mom's not seen, but I can assume, whatever. But it's still, like, wild to see, like, these two people that are clearly not related be like, yeah, I'm her aunt.
I think
The Danny DeVito equivalent character in the new one sucks too.
I think there's enough podcasting. That's a good length for this.
We're gonna be cut out like 6-7 episodes.
6-7 episodes worth.
Basically.
All right, final rating. I give Grandma Got Hit by a Reindeer a 4 out of 10.
I give it a Worst Crime of Rome out of 10.
2 thumbs down.
Roomba.
Pooh in the loo.
Grandma got exploded by a boulder walking over my house Christmas Eve. You can say the show's the strangest pocket monsters. As for me and Brenda, we believe she's been drinking too much and we begged her not to go, but she left her super potion so she fell out into this hole. When they found her Christmas morning at the scene of the explosion, there were storm sparks on her body. Walter, that was 34. Grandma got exploded by a boulder walking over my house Christmas Eve. Even if you say there's no such thing as Walter, but as for me and Grandma, we believe. Grandma got exploded by a boulder walking over my house Christmas Eve. You can say the show's the strangest pocket monsters. As for me and Brenda, we believe she's been drinking too much and we begged her not to go, but she left her super potion so she fell out into this hole. When they found her Christmas morning at the scene of the explosion, there were storm sparks on her body. Walter, that was 34. Grandma got exploded by a boulder walking over my house Christmas Eve. Even if you say there's no such thing as Walter, but as for me and Grandma, we believe. Grandma got exploded by a boulder walking over my house Christmas Eve. You can say the show's the strangest pocket monsters. As for me and Brenda, we we believe. She's been drinking too much, and we beg her not to go, but she left her super potion, so she stole out into the snow. When they found her Christmas morning at the scene of the explosion, there were sore spots on her body, Walter level 34. Grandma got exploded by a boulder, walking home from my house. It's pissy, even if you say there's no such thing as Walter. But as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Grandma got exploded by a boulder, walking home from my house. Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as pocket monsters. As for me and Brenda, we believe. She's been drinking too much, and we beg her not to go, but she left her super potion, so she stole out into the snow. When they found her Christmas morning at the scene of the explosion, there were sore spots on her body, Walter level 34. Grandma got exploded by a boulder, walking home from my house. It's pissy, even if you say there's no such thing as Walter. But as for me and Grandpa, we believe.